computer. So I got that started. So it is about 7:59. We're about to kick off. We are up to 84 people on this Zoom. That is so awesome. I'm so excited. Today we got to participate. My sister Ashley was there, and another two leaders on my team, Tammy and Pam, and a new girl, Heather, under Amber, that just hit 4K. Stephanie Kintoski was there, and we got to participate with something super cool with Amber. So I can't wait for y'all to find out what that's all about. So that was a super fun day, super fun Monday. And then we get to do this awesome Zoom. So my name is Mitzi Driver. For those of you that don't know me, I have been a dedicated Thriver for 5.5 years. I am just as excited today as I was 5 years ago. And you know why? It's because I get to hear new Thrive experiences every single day. And guess what? It never gets old. So one thing that I know for myself, and I'm sure for Kayla and Kortney, those other 200Ks that are going to be sharing with us tonight, that we can all agree upon, is once you hit the pinnacle of this company, that 200K rank, you know, things shift for you. Yes, we still build personally. Yes, we're still qualifying for trips. Yes, we're trying to reach our own goals. But one thing that we take very seriously is helping those people on our team succeed. And so when we came up with this 200K swap a few months ago and ran with it, we did the first one. When did we do that? Back in September. Guys, it was a home run. It was awesome. And one of the things that we did is we did this weekly Zoom where we brought all the 200K swap teams together, and us 200Ks took time and turns doing some trainings. And so that's what we're going to do here tonight. We kind of discuss a few things that we're going to share with you, but for the most part, we just speak from our heart. We go off of what we're seeing that you guys are posting that you want to learn about, and we want to help you with those things. So we are going to be covering lots of great tips tonight. So make sure you have a pen and paper handy because it is going to be amazing. So I am actually going to let Kayla kick off tonight with what she's got on her mind. Oh my gosh, we're at 121 people. This just keeps getting more and more exciting. So I'm going to let Kayla kick it off. We're going to just kind of throw it around to each other. And I'm going to also wait. I'm not sure if Kortney's on here yet, but I will let Kayla go ahead and take over. So go, girl.
All right. Hey, you guys. My name is Kayla Fox. I live here in Arkansas. I've been thriving for a little over 2 years, but I've been in this industry for right at 8 years. So whenever they kind of launched this back in September, and I was able to be a part of that, and I got to see the fire and just what came from that. Guys, if this is your second time around, you know what can come from it. If it's your first time around, I'm telling you right now, lean in. Be a sponge during this challenge. You can grow so much. In fact, whenever I look back over my last 8 years in this industry, anytime I saw major growth, it was from plugging in for a 30 to 90 day period, just really leaning in, going all in. So be that, make that commitment and stay plugged in and leaned in during this time. Just commit to yourself, and also realize, I really think that the biggest thing you're going to get from this is learning the right habits. I truly think the entire part of being successful in this industry, in this business, is having the right habits. And that's exactly what you're going to get. Every single day, you're going to get a task that helps you form those right habits. But the first habit that has to be formed is just checking your group page. I talked today about controlling your morning and maybe waking up just a little bit earlier so you can go straight to that page, so you can see what the task is before your day even starts. One of the things that one of my girls is doing in our group that I love is she will comment on the task like a GIF, and it just says place, what does she call it? Place mark or following. And so that way, every time someone else comments, she's getting that notification. So it's like a constant reminder all day long. Oh yeah, I need to do the task. Oh yeah, I need to do that. So even if you're not able to do it first thing in the morning, if you can go read it over, you can think about it throughout the day and have that place marker there to get those reminders. That is so powerful to make sure that you don't get any strikes. I know some of you are committed to not getting any strikes, which I think is so cool. And then the last thing that I really want to touch on, and then I'll throw it back to someone else, is have some kind of organization during this challenge, like some kind of organization, because what these tasks are going to do, you have your planner, which is great, but these tasks are going to be building your potentials list like never before. ever. So if you have some place that you can write your potentials down, because even if they're not ready right now to get a mini experience or a happy pack or to be a customer or promoter, this way you can keep building that relationship with them even after this challenge is done. Because guys, going into the new year, building that potentials list right now is massive. So you really want to have, somebody's sharing a screen again, but you really want to have some way of having organization for that. I use my 5 subjects notebook. I'm sure most of you have heard about it or seen it somewhere by now, but section 1 is for potentials. Those are people that like my posts, comment on my posts, like my stories, take polls in my stories. Sometimes I'll ask a question in my stories. It's people that reply to my questions in my stories. It's anybody that is interacting with me. So that way, whenever I do a power hour of interaction, I don't have to scroll Facebook. I can be extremely intentional, pull out that section 1 and go straight to their pages to interact. That's something else you're going to get from this. You're going to learn how to be intentional. Sometimes it feels like we're on our phones scrolling all day long. This is going to teach you how to make the most out of 30 minutes, how to make the most out of 60 minutes, just being extremely intentional with your time. So that's section 1 for me. Section 2, those are my mini experiences, the people that get a 3 or a 6-day mini experience. Maybe they're not ready to order yet, but I can put notes out beside their name. What did they love about it? What were some questions they had? What was their experience like? Section 3, those are my customers. Those are the people that I'm messaging every month. What did we do today? We messaged them and we said, hey, we've got some friends that are adding Boost to their auto ship on the 5th because of the flu season that's going on. I wanted to check with you and see if you wanted to do that too. There's reason why that message works. Number 1, you're ending in a question, and number 2, you're making it be where other people are already doing it. So it's like, oh, if other people are already doing it, then I need to do it too. So that's the message that I sent out today, and I didn't have to pull up my back office to scroll my customers. I have them in my 5 subjects notebook in that section for customers. The next section is my promoters. I have notes in there beside them. And then that last section, which I think is so important during this push, is the self-development section. You are going to get self-development tasks during this push, during this challenge. In fact, one of your bonuses today was looking at self-development, putting down those aha moments. There's days where I need self-development and I can turn to that section and just read over my aha moments and get my fire fueled again. Like Mitzi said, you are surrounded, like your proximity right now, who you're surrounded with are people that are hungry. They are going to be filling your cup like you've never experienced before. Now's the time to go all in, because yeah, you may hear more no's than ever before, but you're also going to hear more yeses, and your cup is going to stay full. So lean in, stay plugged in, make your commitment, don't back away, have some form of organization, and just get excited, because I mean, just like the last challenge, we know big things are going to come from this. So believe it with everything you have. And yeah, just lean in and be a sponge. But that's all I got.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kayla. That was awesome. I love your notebook idea. And oh my gosh, so I had someone do that today where they put a GIF that was just said placeholder. And I was like, oh, that is so awesome. But I didn't even think about, she was getting a notification every time someone posted. And it was that daily, that constant reminder of, hey, you need to make sure you go back and do your task. So I love that idea. Kortney, I know I saw you on here and I'm excited to hear what you have to share tonight.
Yes, thank you guys. So I did the swap the last time, and I'm a leader in this swap this time. I just want to let you guys know what I've personally seen with my business. So we did the swap back in September, and I saw a lot of you guys saying, I got, the most customers I've ever had. I signed up promoters, super successful. I definitely signed people up in September for sure. But you guys, I'm telling you what, I'm reaping the benefits more right now in November and the end of October than I was during that time. And I want you guys to remember that when you are doing this swap in November. I know a lot of people last time say, no, I'm seeing so much growth and I'm not getting the growth like everyone else. You are planting seeds right now. You are going to start off 2020 rocking because of what you're doing today. So November is going to place you into a really good January, a really good February, and in the longer, don't stop, obviously in December, run again. But I just want to let you guys know I'm seeing huge benefits. from being so consistent back in September with you guys. But what I really want to share is you guys have to show up. You got to show up every single day. You're showing up for you. You're showing up for your family. You're showing up for your kids, you know, and you're showing up for your team as well. But when it's all said and done, nobody on your team, which we are sculpting the future, is our team name, which somebody made that up, and I think that's amazing. Sculpting the future. We can't go into your house and make you do something. You have to get your mind right. And Kayla was kind of mentioning that a little bit about getting it done in the morning. I'm going to say 98% of you guys can get this done in the morning. You just have to wake up earlier. Now, and give yourself grace. That's like a big thing I talk about all the time. When there's something new that you're implementing in your life, are you going to start reading more every day? Are you going to start doing more self-development videos? And you do it for like 3 days, and then you don't do it on day 4 and day 5, you get so mad at yourself. Oh, I can't believe I didn't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I did it for 3 days, and now I didn't do it for 2 days. I can't remember to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Don't do that. You have to have those habits. You can't create them in one night. There's so many times you're going to hear something from Missy. You're going to hear something from Kayla. You're going to hear something from me. And then all of a sudden tonight you have 6 great ideas. Let's say you take away, there's 6 nuggets that you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. You can't start all 6 nuggets tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. because of all these other things you're doing. Take a little bit what I'm saying. Take a little bit what Mitzi's saying, Kayla, and just say, you know, maybe there's something that I say, you're like, all right, I'm going to start that. That sounds great. Start it on Sunday. You know what I mean? Because I think what happens is everyone's so excited about starting something new, doing something different to help their business. And what happens is you guys paralyze yourselves. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then what happens? It's 7 o'clock at night and you haven't done anything because all you're thinking about all the things that you haven't done. So with getting this done in the morning, what's going to help you? And I went live with my team the other day, and a lot of people private message me. You're like, oh my God, you're so right. When you haven't done this task the first thing in the morning, you can get up early, like at least 4 to 5 days a week. You can get up like 10, 15 minutes early. And this, again, it's 3 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock, man. You are just gaining weight. You know what I'm saying? You are heavy. You're stressed out. You're like, oh my God, why haven't I done this yet? You guys are talking about people getting that notification. And then it just makes you feel like crap, right? And so if you can get this done first thing in the morning, man, could you imagine just the weight that's going to lift off your shoulders? And once you start creating habits like that, other things in your life you're going to get done in the morning. Let's say there's a bill that you say you're going to pay in your calendar and it's been on there for 3 or 4 days, or you're supposed to make your kids' dentist appointments or whatever that is. Once you start doing things in the morning and getting it over with, your day can bring so much more joy and so much more greatness because you're not feeling like this. You're up and you're at them, right? And so how is this? Like, you know, you guys are all leaders because you're on here. When life hits you in the middle of the day, whatever it is, something family, business, whatever it is, it's hard for you to take it and deal with something when you feel like you haven't accomplished much at all that day. So you're going to take that, you know, whatever, let's say a family issue, you are going to take that like this. You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't even deal with it. I can't deal with it. But if you feel confident in where you're at for the day, what you have done for the day, your shoulders up and you can bounce that stuff off way better. You are in control of your future. You are the only person that can make this swap what it needs to be. You're the only person that's not, you don't get 3 strikes, right? I mean, I know Missy, you said like 7 didn't start. I think I had like 9 that didn't start either, but the ones that are in, you know, they're ready to roll, which I think is awesome. And I just think, and now I'll send it back to Mitzi, but in the future posts that we will be posting in the swap, if something scares you, okay, let's say it's a lie or we're telling you to do something that scares you, you better do that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. Figure it out, and then you can figure it out later. Make the commitment to whatever that is, do it then, figure it out later. I was at church last week, and we have my pastor said, I want you to start to MC. I'm like, I know what MC means in the Lavelle world, but like, what do you mean MC? He's like, I want you to get up before I get up, introduce me and tell about the month plan, week plan, and just go up and fire them up. I'm like, well, I thought pastors only did that. You know, I'm thinking this in my head, but when he said, I want you to MC, and I asked him what it was, because I didn't know. I go, oh my God, I'm sweating. Yes. Like, yes. I don't even know what I'm saying yes to, because if something that scares the living crap out of me, for sure, that is not my thing, but it's going to be my thing. I realized, because it scared me so bad to say yes, which it only took me 5 seconds, I am going to grow so much as a person because of that. So from here out, whatever something that you see that we post scares you, maybe a little bit of fear, that means you have to do it. That means you are going to grow. That's why you're in this group. You guys, we're sculpting the future, like, really, right? You're never going to have a chance in your lifetime ever again to be in a part of a company like Lavelle. And now they offer Sculpt. I can't even explain. If you stay consistent now and forever, not just in November, now and forever, your whole life is going to completely change. So I'll send it back to you, Misty.
Oh, thank you so much, Kortney. And that is so true. Guys, when you're uncomfortable, I love what Lisa said, the best things happen outside of your comfort zone. And that is so, so true. I remember years ago doing my first live, and it wasn't even about Thrive. I just went live on my Facebook, and I was so freaking nervous. But now I love doing lives. You know, and one tip that I can give you, because there is going to come a day and a challenge that we ask y'all to do a live. And we talked about it as leaders. The last swap, that was the biggest day we had the most strikes, when we asked y'all to do a live. And so I want you to understand, like, I know it's scary, but here's what you got to focus on. Pair up with someone that's not scared. Pair up with someone that's done lives. All you have to do is introduce them. Hey everyone, thanks for joining my live. I want to introduce you to my friend Mitzi. She's got an amazing story. Like, everyone can say that. Everyone can do that. And start with those little baby steps. Start with going live, just doing those little things, just introducing someone. We're not asking you, you know, to go on and talk for 30 minutes live on Facebook about something random, right? So don't put too much thought into it when we tell you to do a live and interview someone. Like, don't overcomplicate it. I had someone message me today that got a strike about the calendar because planning out her month stressed her out. And I'm like, here's the deal. Don't overcomplicate it. You know that Lavelle Live corporate calls are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Put those on your calendar. When's your upline team calls? Put those on your calendar. We're going to have a Zoom every Monday night for the swap. Put that on your calendar. Like, I'm not saying you have to make it to every single one of these things, but they're on your calendar. So when you're like, what do I have going tonight? I'm just sitting at home. No, you're not. You have a team call that you can jump on. You have a Lavelle Live corporate call you can sit on. That's what a calendar is for. Paul always says, play a game with your calendar. Treat it like it's a game. When you get someone that says, you know what, I've just got a lot going on right now. I'm going to be out of town. I won't be home. Can you get back to me in 2 weeks? You move that person 2 weeks down your calendar and just play that game constantly, you know, moving people around on your calendar. That's why this swap, why Kortney is having so much success right now, is because of all those tasks that she was doing back in September, all those seeds that she was planting, they're coming back around. Those people that she's been following up with and talking to, guys, it takes 8 to 10 contacts before someone's really even going to think about buying something from you. So you aren't going to just reach out to someone in the first time and go, okay, I'll buy it. That's not how it works. A contact can even be you sending them a message going, oh my gosh, I just saw your family pictures on Facebook. Your kids have gotten so big. That is a contact. That is a touch. It doesn't have to be about Thrive all the time. And we're going to teach you and train you guys on how to communicate with people and how to follow up with people. We're going to cover these topics over the time that this Zoom goes. Today, you know, one question that I saw my team post on my swap group was, how do you launch a new promoter? Guys, we have so many amazing resources to launching a new promoter. So make sure you're writing these things down. First and foremost, the very first thing you want to make sure that you've done is that you have introduced this new promoter to your upline. You want to make that connection. Why? You want to teach them duplication. You want to show them how to do a three-way call if you haven't had them on one before. You want them to have someone else of support if you're at work and you're not reachable, that they're not scared to reach out to. The whole purpose of a welcome call is for them to have more avenues of support, and they're going to feel more comfortable doing that. So make sure that you 100% do a welcome call every single time. Another thing that we have, and I'm going to share my screen with you here. If you are not utilizing Maria Dillard's bot, and those of you that don't know Maria Dillard, every single person in this swap is underneath Maria Dillard, right? She is an 8-figure earner. She has the largest team in Lavelle, and she is our fearless leader. We are all under her, under Team Thrive Nation. Make sure you're on her page. But she pours so much into us and does so many things to set us up for success. And one thing that she has done is she's created this bot that you can sign up for. So, oh, I got to delete these messages real quick. See, there's a three-way chat that I need to get to as soon as this is over, and I don't know how to move it. But this page is called Let's Go VIP. It tells you exactly up here how to get started with Let's Go VIP. You need to find this page on Facebook. You need to like this page. And guys, if you haven't done this yet, you can go through this bot. You don't have to be brand new, but this is a great tool to use with your new promoters because it is focused on their first 14 days with the company earning their VIPs. But guess what? I am constantly trying to hit my VIPs. Why? Because that's how you grow your team. I want 2 new customers, 2 new promoters, 2 new customers, 2 new promoters. I am re-VIPing constantly. So you can use this bot anytime that you want to. I have hit start over and over on this bot because it just starts me over on the 14 days. It's a great resource. So go to Let's Go VIP, and then you want to click like, you want to click send a message, and then it is going to start you in this bot. I want to, how do I move this? Here we go. Okay, sorry, I had to move it. I couldn't see anything. So you can send a message, and see, this is the bot. I'm going to just type get started here because that's usually what you do. And it's going to send me a message and then says, we're excited you're here. Please click the continue button below to meet Becca, your 14-day VIP training assistant. Y'all, this is super self-explanatory. The cool thing about that is Becca is her assistant who helps if you're having technical difficulties. But the cool thing about this is at the end of the training, like for day 1, it says go to bonus training or be done for the day. And when you click be done for the day, guess what? It messages this person on day 2. It is an automatic training for them. You don't have to do anything. Oh, we got somebody. Sorry, I think I fixed that. So that is step 1. Make sure, or I'm sorry, welcome call, and then you want to make sure you're plugging them into Maria's bot. Okay. Let's see here. I am not good at this screen sharing thing, so y'all are just gonna have to forgive me. Where's my Zoom? All right. Stop sharing. Okay, so the next thing that I want to share with you is the new promoter guide. I know I've posted this on my SWAT group. If your leader has not posted it in your SWAT group, I'll make sure to post it. We have our own leader SWAT group with all the 200K leaders. I will make sure that you can get access to this because this is an amazing guide right here. It talks about, it's a PDF. It has welcome to Lavelle. What do I do now? Schedule a get started call, right? I talked about that. Get on a 3-way call. Signing up free customer accounts, what the funnel is. This stuff, it's a lot of information, but it is great for them to have at their fingertips so they can look at it. Guys, every single one of you right here need to make sure y'all have looked over this. It will be huge and beneficial to you guys to be able to see this. So this is another thing that you can do on the Go VIP getting started step. So also, make sure you're on your leaders team page. Maria has a team page, which is Team Thrive Nation. And I don't want to overwhelm you with pages, but I will say Maria is very good at posting only valid content. Not everybody can post on her page. It is just Maria, and she posts valid content. Amber has a team page. You are all welcome to be on her team page, which is Thrive Stars. And then your upline 200K leader, whether it's Kortney, Kayla, whoever your actual, not your swap leader, they have a 200K page. They have great content. So make sure you're plugged into them. Make sure your newest promoters get plugged into these pages. And then you need to be connecting with that new promoter every day, especially in their first 2 weeks. You need to be texting with them, asking them if they need anything. It's that daily contact. Don't just sign up a new promoter, throw them in the bot, throw them in a team page, and then don't talk to them for a week. No. It is daily contact. Just like when you see or get a new customer, you want to be reaching out to them in their first few weeks, almost daily, asking them, how's your experience going today? How's it going? What'd you feel like? Are you noticing anything today? It's just the same thing with a promoter. What can I help you with today? Who are 5 people we can message today? You've got to be helping them with that. So we'll make sure that if y'all have any questions about these things, we will, get them into your groups. And guys, you've got to just have confidence, and that comes with time. Doing these swap groups, being on the product longer, being around like-minded people. I was not this confident when I started, but let me tell you, after going to locals, after listening to corporate calls, after being around like-minded people, and 100% committing and pushing my chips in, there is not one person out there that can sway me away from this company, period. Do I have the best days ever all the time? No. There are days that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't get a new person to sign up for the life of me. What is going on with me? Blah, blah, blah. I have those days. But just like Kortney said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it off. I'm over it. Pity party's over. And I'm moving on. I am sending a message. Do you know what I do when I have a down day? When I have a bad day and I am having a little pity party for myself, I dial in to the 24-hour pre-recorded call and listen to Paul Gerbet. Why? Because he's exciting. He gets me excited. He reminds me of why I'm here. He reminds me of why I love this product. He reminds me of why I have to share this product. And it is a 3-minute phone call that snaps me out of my funk and gets me on my way again. So when you have a down day, listen to that pre-recorded call. It will bring you out of whatever funk that you're in. But this confidence is just going to come by, guess what? Doing lives, interviewing people, sharing the Thrive experience. If you do not share daily, if you are not doing things daily in your business, you are not going to get the confidence that me and Kayla and Kortney and Lisa and Natasha and Chas, all of us have. It is from doing the do every single day to get the get. That's how that confidence comes. That's how you close sales. People ask me all the time, how do you close a sale? Because one, I'm not scared to ask for it. I'm like, girl, we have got to get you thriving. Like, why do you want to feel bad all the time? Like, come on, let's get your order placed. Like, I have no problem saying that to someone, right? But you're scared. You're scared of the no. You're scared of the fear of the unknown. You're scared they're going to think you just want them to buy something. Hello, we do want them to buy something, but at the end of the day, we want everyone to feel better, right? We want everyone to feel like we feel. And if you can go off of that, leading with the product, remembering how you felt before Thrive, remembering how you feel now, and that you want all the other people to feel that way, your confidence is going to come. When you're sharing Thrive with people, another tip I can give you, less is more. I hear this all the time. Oh my gosh, someone said, what's that sticker? Or what's this Thrive you talk about? And I vomited all over them. Thrive, Thrive, Thrive. Oh my gosh, it does this, it does this. It does. Guys, less is more. Less is more. Literally, when people ask me, what is that? It's Thrive. You've never heard of Thrive? No, what is that? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what it is. You just have to buy it. Like, that is literally what I say to people. I still try to say that to people, even though I know more than I did 5 years ago. But guys, it's the truth. Like, it is, I don't know what it's going to do for you. This is what it's done for me. I don't know what it'll do for you, but you should really experience it for yourself. Keep it simple. Practice 3 things that you love that Thrive's done about you. Practice saying that in the mirror. Get it down to about 30 seconds. I call it an elevator pitch, because if someone asks you on the elevator, what's that thing on your arm? You want to know what you're going to talk to them about. Pick 3 things, because if you are a nervous person or you're not comfortable speaking, if you practice it and you know those 3 things, it's going to become natural to you, and you're going to be able to share it easier and easier and easier. Use your free tools. Do y'all want to know how I got into this business? Someone asked me to create a free account. I only did it to be nice. I didn't want anything to do with the product. I didn't want anything to do with the promoter thing. I didn't really even know what it was. I just know I didn't want anything to do with it. But I didn't want to be rude, and so I created my free account, and guess what popped up when she sent me her link? A video. I watched the video. The video made me want to try this product. Use your free tools that Lavelle gives you. I wouldn't be here if someone had asked me to create a free account. I wouldn't be here if that video didn't exist, because I watched it, and that video gave me hope. I thought, what if this product works? Nothing else has ever worked for me, but what if it does all those things that video says it's going to do? Don't rely on yourself. Lavelle gives us all these free tools to use. Utilize them. Play in your Cloud Office. Most of you probably go to cloudoffice.lavelle.com, log into your promoter account, and that's all you see. You don't even think to go to your referral site. Mine's thrive23.lavelle.com. I go to that site all the time. Why? Because they change it. They are constantly making it look amazing. They're constantly changing things. And I want to know, What am I sending to people when they ask me for my website? I want to know what they're looking at. And okay, hold on, sorry. And so make sure you're still looking at your referral side. It's not the same as your promoter login. It is completely different. And it's got amazing free tools for you to utilize. When someone asks me a question, guess what? I send them to the website. I don't answer it. Not that I can't answer it. But when they want to join me as a promoter, I don't want them to think, I don't know everything that Mitzi knows. I don't want them to think that. I want them to think, well, all Mitzi does is she keeps sending me to her website. I can do that. Every time you do something, think, is it simple? Is it duplicatable? Is it simple? Is it duplicatable? And keep doing that stuff. That's all I got tonight on my training. Kortney, Kayla, do y'all want to throw any last minute things out there before I wrap it up with our announcements at the end?
I want to go real quick. Are you talking about what Amber?
Yes.
Okay. Real quick, I talked to a lot of my SWAT team today, and a lot of this stuff is new for you guys. You're not used to posting. You're just kind of sporadically posting. There's not really any rhyme or reason, but you're getting a lot of people already thinking you're crazy. Why are you doing this? Why are you involved? It's a lot of people, and you guys know who I'm talking about that's on here. It's most people that are in your home and your closest friends. And what I want to say to you, that would be like a whole other 30-minute Zoom, so I'm not going to do that right now. But I was in that place. I mean, I've been thriving for 5 years. My mom didn't start with me until like maybe a year ago. My friends are still not thriving with me. My friends at the beginning that told me I was crazy for wearing a sticker, I don't really talk to them much anymore. Not for the fact that I won't talk to them. At this point, I mean, if I totally would hang out with them, but I just choose not to be surrounded by that anymore, because that was my life then. Now, since I have been thriving, like Misty was saying at the beginning of this, is that I now have all these amazing people in my life and that are like-minded, that if I tell anybody a crazy dream that I have, a goal I want to accomplish in 5 years, I know if I told any of you on here, you would support me and you would say, you got this, girl. I can't wait to see it happen for you. But if people aren't like that, if they're not supporting you, it's not just the company. If you say you're going to start a diet, your friends and your family are not going to support you. They're going to think that you're crazy. They're going to make fun of you. If you say you're going to start working out and you tell your friends and your closest family and the people that live in your home, you're going to do that, they're going to say, no, you can't. That's crazy. There's no way you're going to do it. So what I'm saying, you got the one opportunity, like I was saying, to be a part of a company that could change your entire life. And you do it for free. If you're not paying to promote, you're getting on this Zoom for free, the next Monday for free, the stuff that you log in tomorrow morning for free. Paul Gravette does a call for free. You go to a local for free. I mean, everything that you can, if you want to self-develop, go to YouTube for free. You can literally make $1 million with this company for free. So why wouldn't you just spend and wake up early and spend more time doing things and not let people get in your way? Once you don't let people get in your way anymore, sky's the limit. You've got to put your blinders on, and you got to put them on as soon as possible. I don't care if they're the people that are living in your house. You do you. Okay, my husband didn't thrive with me right away. My husband was like 4 months later. So you do you. Don't worry about what other people think, because when you start worrying about what other people think, your business isn't going to go anywhere. I'll send it back to you. Mitzi, I'll send it back to you.
That's me.
Maybe not. I'll wait till she kind of jumps back on. I think she's trying to unmute. No? Okay. Anyways, Amber wanted us to share. If you are not getting your
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Okay. Go ahead and close us.
Technical difficulties. Thank you so much, Kortney. Okay, we're going to do just a little bit of housekeeping real quick to remind you of some things, and then I'll make the announcement of who our special guest speaker is this week. Okay, so typically we will schedule our posts. Most leaders schedule their posts to go live on your SWAT page at 12 a.m. Not everyone's going to do that. They are guaranteed to be up by 6 a.m. However, we have had some difficulty with Facebook, go figure, not wanting to, like, we've scheduled the posts, but then Facebook's not posting them. So if that happens, just have some grace with us. Send a private message. We will get it on there, but just know that Facebook has been giving us some trouble. And guys, here's the thing, like we've talked about, you're responsible for you. You know, someone I know on another team out of my SWAT group, she was under Amber's team, I think, said, oh, I didn't get a notification because she got a strike. And Amber, you know, you got to go check the page. Like, you know, there's a task every single day. Go check the page. And sometimes when you go to the page, especially if you're on your phone, you have to like pull the page down and let it refresh, and then you'll see today's task. So make sure that you just do those few things. Again, I love the placeholder thing because that's going to send you reminders throughout the day. But just make sure you are checking in with the page every day, because there's going to be a task every single day. Okay, our first exclusive private Zoom guest speaker is going to be this Thursday. Y'all can put this on your calendar. This Thursday at 8:30 Central Time. And it is going to be with Tony Strathman. A lot of you probably don't know who Tony is, but y'all heard me talk about Maria just a little bit ago. Tony is who sponsored Maria. So she is direct to Paul. She is amazing. You're going to learn so much from her. I can't wait for y'all to meet her. Again, that is going to be Thursday at 8:30 Central on a private exclusive Zoom with Tony. And then next Monday, we will have another training Zoom with other 200K leaders for you guys at 8 p.m. So make sure that's on your calendar. Kortney, Kayla, thank you so much. I'm excited that y'all jumped on here with me tonight. I hope everybody has a great evening. Congratulations to those of you that have no strikes so far. Tomorrow is day 5. I'm super excited. You guys are doing amazing. You're true leaders. You are truly committed, and I'm so happy that you're here. We will get the recording of this up so that way y'all can make sure any of your team members that you know are in the swap if they missed it. So happy Monday. Have a great night, and we will see you next time. Bye.